Hello, wonderful singers, and welcome to your Kovo vocal exercise of the week. I'm Dr. Julia Nielsen, the founder of Kovo, short for Community Vocalizing, where our mission is to advance singers' vocal health, fitness, and longevity by providing creative vocal exercise routines. Here at Kovo, we have just started Consonants Month. This month, every single exercise that we will include in our general vocal workouts includes consonants. We are tackling them family by family, category by category, learning about where and how each consonant is produced in the vocal tract, how each affects the singer's airflow and vocal cords. We're identifying what there is to love about each consonant and what tends to go wrong. This is really important information for singers to have, as it helps a lot with vocal problem solving, especially where high notes are concerned. I am very fond of saying that a high note does not exist apart from the vowel that it's being sung on and the consonants that may surround it. Well, one of the consonant families that we studied this week was sibilants. Sibilants are consonant sounds in which the tip or the blade of the tongue is brought near the roof of the mouth and air is pushed past the tongue to make a hissing sound. Two of the voiced sibilants in English are z and zh, and each one has an unvoiced sibling. The two consonants are produced in the same place in the vocal tract, but in the first, the vocal cords are vibrating, and in the second, they are not. Z, the S, zh, the SH. These sibilants, all four of them, are also continuants, which means that you can continue pronouncing them as long as the air continues, as long as the air is still flowing. For this reason, singers often don't mind these consonants too terribly much, as their airflow can continue. But because it can continue, we have to be mindful of how it continues. We want to keep the breath flow relatively steady. We don't want to overblow and overpressurize these consonants, but we don't want them to be flabby either, starved for air and under-energized. Which brings us to our vocal exercise of the week, sibilant streams. This is a really interesting exercise that I learned from my teacher, David Jones, and then adapted. We begin by hissing for 4 beats with good energy, not wimpy, deflating, but not vicious cobra. Then, without breaking the airflow, we'll start the vocal cords vibrating and turn that S into S, which we will sustain for 4 beats. Again, without breaking the airflow, we'll transition to an E vowel for 4 beats, E, then back to S for 4, and finally, we will end with 4 beats of hiss. Give this a try with me. But here's the trick of it. We want to maintain a relatively steady sense of airflow as we move from the sustained unvoiced consonant to its voiced pair to the vowel and back again. You're going to notice different sensations in the lower body as the vocal cords engage for the voiced one, disengage for the unvoiced. But during the unvoiced s, we want to avoid that deflating feeling like the balloon that's just had a hole poked in it. Especially during the final S, you don't want to feel your torso completely collapse. Meanwhile, during the voiced Z, We want to make sure that we don't feel bottled up like a pipe that's been clogged. In the wise words of David Jones, again, we want to brush the consonants on the same airflow that we will need to use for the vowel in the center of the exercise. Try this with me using the S and the Z. Interesting, isn't it? So on our way down, let's use the other pair of consonants, sh, the SH and the ZH, zh, like in the word azure or genre. The symbols that you see here are how these two consonants are represented in the International Phonetic Alphabet, or IPA. Let's try this, starting with the sh. We can put an O vowel in the middle this time. And let's try one final time on S and Z. Sibilant streams. So I invite you to play with this exercise in the coming week and to add some sibilants to other vocal exercises that you may already sing. If you enjoyed this consonant exercise, we've got more for you. During September, all of our general 30-minute vocal workouts will be devoted to the study of consonants in singing. If you're not already joining these twice weekly general vocal workouts live, we would love to have you. These sessions are absolutely free. We meet on Zoom every Monday and Wednesday from 6 to 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, and instructions on how to request our free Zoom link are in the description below. If you would like the next vocal exercise of the week to show up in your email inbox, you can find out how in the description below. And finally, singers, remember, regular vocal exercise is crucial for your vocal health, fitness, and longevity. Every time you show up at Kovo, you're going to get a creative vocal workout, expert coaching, and a community of friends to practice with. We'll see you there.